global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. Two videos you're about to see. Don't forget that Dickson, Senator Dickson of Bayelsa State had taken a stand, very known, very bold, despite the fact that there have been allegedly a negotiation condition for Fubara, that if he must come back, or if they're going to come back on the same page, some strong allies of his that are in PDP must come with him on the table, negotiation table. One of such is Senator Dickson. And, Senator Dickson already made a stand. He's moving nowhere. He is strongly APC, strongly PDP, and he's moving nowhere. Well, the likes of Fubara is yet to confirm that. But he has spoken his mind concerning this issue of June 12 emergency rule and the likes. And, of course, the Rivers National Caucus have also countered him. But he remains where he remains. And he said to give Nigerians a view on how to live in this APC dispensation. He has not missed words on that. But one of the key videos you're about to watch, which honestly, even to me, I do not know where to place it, and I would like us to look at this critically. Is this a diplomatic video made by one of the strongest allies of Peter Obi concerning their survival as politicians come 2027? Or is it being diplomatic? Just the same thing that the person of Alex Oti made, that APC is dragging him to declare his stand now. Do you think something? Just watch this video. Let's interact after now in our analysis.
And I found it intriguing also that today was a day this president of the Senate chose to read the president's communications. Communications that are making appointments, deepening the erosion of democratic rule in Rivers State. So while we are celebrating the Democracy Day, on the one hand, by the communications by the president of the country, which the president of the Senate read, and to which objection he denied me when I rose to raise a point of constitutional order. I think it's an irony. Today shouldn't have been a day for that kind of communication at all. On the contrary, today should have been a day that the President of the Federal Republic should have restored democratic rule. But what the APC is determined to do, on the other hand, is clearly to erode democratic rights and freedoms. That's what I take out of it. Thank you. They are deceiving Nigerians, they are not truthful to Nigerians, and they are not showing commitment. I'm happy the president said he's not committed and is not working towards a one-party state. Okay? But it seems to me that Nigerians have to be sycophants to survive in this APC system. And unfortunately, some of us are not like that. So we'll continue to speak the truth and ask Nigerians to be alive to their democratic rights and responsibilities. Thank you.
Well, the opposition parties should go and organize themselves. I believe that we are all adults, and all of us know what the right thing should be. So people who do the wrong thing should know that they are not helping the cause of democracy. The president has absolved himself of any blame about people who are jumping their seat to another place, knowing that they are adults. So if you take an action, you don't have anybody to blame. He has said he doesn't want a one-party state, and he doesn't want opposition to be silenced. In fact, he made one remarkable statement. He said, it is from the opposition that a leader shall receive sometimes the best advice. So it gives it credence that opposition is necessary for you to have a vibrant democracy and good governance. So to that admission that he made publicly in his speech, anybody who is blaming him is wasting his time, because he said what should be. And as a president and as a politician, he cannot ask somebody not to join him in his party. So that's what is happening. People should go and now.
What the president said and what is obtainable in the polity right now. How do you marry?
He's not the one engineering any action. So it's for those who are moving, they have to go and reassess themselves, because the president has not condemned opposition politics. He said he doesn't want one-party state. He said it emphatically. So why should you not blame him? It's for us to put our acts together. Those who want to join APC, the adults, they can join APC. Those who want to remain in their parties should remain in their parties. That is democracy for you. Everybody has a right to choose what he wants to do. When we debated the issue of that honor for Humphrey Nwosu, it was defeated at the Senate, and we were not happy about it. But the president said he watched the debate and the proceedings at the floor of the Senate on that day, and that he would do something. Today he has honored him. The truth has been told that he had nothing to do to have prevented the annulment by the military junta. So he wouldn't have been punished for something that was beyond him. Everybody should acknowledge that it wasn't possible for him to defy the military government at that time. So justice has been done to him, howbeit the way it came, that he deserves to be honored as a hero of that election, because the president said he was one of the heroes of that election, because he conducted the election, actually. So we're happy with that.
The president mentioned that while the APC and himself does not intend to push the country into a one-party state, he mentioned he's actually glad that the opposition parties are...
All right, welcome back. You've heard what all of them said. Senator Dickson and, of course, one of the strong allies of Peter Obi, Victor Ome, Senator Victor Ome. Now, I do not know, he keeps using the word adult, that we are all adult, and that the president has absolved himself from any blame. If you want to port ship, you don't give excuse that you're under pressure to port ship. You want to port ship and all. And, everybody, that's why this is democracy. We all have the liberty to make our individual choices. He's more than correct in that. He's 100% correct. But now the question is he among those that will jump ship? We are watching in 3D what is going on in Labour Party. We keep hearing things that before now, Supreme Court has given verdict, we can roll. But after now, it looks as if INEC is already overdoing this thing already, because just a few hours ago, foundation laying of the national headquarters being again moved by Yesomike, the Federal Capital Territory Minister. This is the same foundation he laid for judges' quarters in Abuja. Ever since then, Nigerians have been wondering, our judiciary, are they still apolitical? Our judiciary, are they still the last hope of the common man? Or is judiciary now more friendly with the political elite than the average Nigerian, who looks up to them as their last hope for all things? Of course, all physical things concerning the laws and constitutional rule and order in Nigeria. But now, with INEC now, would that be a yardstick where APC will have a room in INEC, being that it is this dispensation that produced the headquarters? These days, Nigerians now look at things with eyes of question marks. One would have expected that it would have been nicer for an agency to do this thing and not the minister of FCT, having had an antecedent of how he rose. We saw what he did in Rivers State, where he said the quarters of judges were dilapidated. He went to law school. Just as an executive, he decided to do it. There's nothing wrong with it. In all honesty, there's nothing wrong with it. But if you want to be apolitical, you want to go through the right agencies. I'm sure they have the agencies that do such things. Go to the right agencies, sponsor them, give them their whatever political support or whatever financial support rather you would like to give to them, and let it pass through the process, so that when it comes to judgment, when they look you in the face, they judge you based on what the Constitution says. But when you go directly into your pocket and begin to say, see, I'm treating you nice now, it's not what will bring matters now, you begin to behave as if you don't know us. See how we are treating you now. The past dispensation, they give you new quarters. Did they begin to look at now what to make people feel good? We are bringing you up to par. Not tomorrow now. When they tell you to bring us, let's continue this thing. This kind of Nigerians are wondering, are we truly going to have free, fair, credible election? Well, I do not know what to make of this, but I think Peter Obi should start thinking towards I guess the politicians are watching in 3D to see if there's going to be a Peter Obi rave again in 2027. If there is, they remain sheep. If there is not, they pot. But that's just my personal opinion. What's your take? Let's meet in our